Hello and welcome to Sunday Night on BBC Learning Zone. The night begins with animated pals Dynamo and Slow-Mo entertaining 5 to 7-year-olds and preparing youngsters for their Key Stage 1 literacy tests. The summer may be over, but the lure of the short break or business trip across the Channel is year-round. The French experience at 4 is a language course for beginners. At 5, a lively insight into job hunting, career planning, and the preparation and training needed to enter the world of work. Disabled people want respect and self-esteem, yet charity advertising often portrays them as needy, sad, or heroic. The OU explores the subject at 6. And it all starts right here and right now. BBC Learning Zone.
Hey, hello! My name is Dynamo, and this is my den. Hee hee! It's amazing, eh? Oh, do you like my rocket? Yeah! And my computer? Hey, and what about my lights? Oh, fantastic! It's really exciting here, and this is my friend Slow-Mo. Oh, he's a bit shy. Oh, this is one of the best places to be. We both have so much to do, don't we, Slow-Mo? We really like telling jokes, and working out puzzles and, all sorts of things. Right, today we're playing with letters and words. And as I'm sure you know, there are lots to choose from. Now, there are plenty of chances for you to join in, and then, when you see this sign... it means you can stop the tape and have a go in your own time. What's that, Slow-Mo? Ah, Slow-Mo says he's made a list of what's in today's programme. Shall we have a look at what he's written? O and P. Whee! It's alphabet time!
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Right, so what shall we do today? OK, let's do the second part of the alphabet, starting with the letter O.
Hello to you, Dynamo. My name is Otis the Aardvark, and my favourite letter is O, because it's the first letter of my name.
I like this letter because you can make an O shape with your mouth when you say it. Oh, good. See how many words you can hear beginning with the letter O.
Octopus. Ostrich. Orange. An octopus on an ostrich on an orange. The octopus has fallen off the ostrich. But the ostrich is still on the orange. Ostrich. Orange. Both these words start with the same letter. Watch how Magic Pencil writes it. All the way round and flick. 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 All the way round and flick.
So, how many O words did you see? Oh, well done, Slow-Mo. And how many did you see? Let's go through some of them, shall we? Octopus, otter, orange, ostrich. We could make another tongue twister using all these O words. Oh, yes, well, I see you've written one already. Oliver Otter ate an orange, but Octavia Ostrich only likes oily omelettes. Very good. Oliver Otter ate an orange, but Octavia Ostrich only likes oily omelettes. Hey, but talking of ostriches, can you guess before Slow-Mo which part of the baby ostrich comes out of the shell first? Quick, guess!
Look, ostriches. Aren't they big? They're birds, but they can't fly. Here's the ostrich's nest. It's just a scraping in the sand. This one has 3 eggs in it. They're much bigger than my hen's eggs, aren't they? And quite heavy. 6 weeks after the ostrich has laid her eggs, watch what happens. The shell has cracked open. Someone's inside trying to get out. Oh, there's a foot. He used that to break open the shell. And there's his head. Oh, what a struggle. Now he's having a little rest. It's hard work getting out of a shell when you're a new baby bird. At last, there he is, a brand new baby ostrich.
Okay, so ostrich begins with the letter O. Thank you, Slow-Mo. The letter O is also really useful in the middle of words. Oh, good idea, Slow-Mo. Let's play a game with the letter O. Right, look at these pictures and fill in the gaps. Pencils at the ready. Can you fill in the gaps? Yeah, rock and lock. Hey, did you notice these words sound the same? Right, I think it's rhyme time.
Mary, Mary, Christmas Eve, how does the garden grow? With silver bells and cuckoo shells and split mazel and rose.
I've collected all these things for a rhyming game. There's a cat, a fish, a bat, a box, and a dish. Now, what rhymes with cat? There are lots of things. There's mat, hat, rat. But can you see anything here? Well, what about the fish? Does cat rhyme with fish? Have a listen. cat, fish. Do they rhyme? No. Well, what about bat? Does bat rhyme with cat? Listen again. Cat, bat. Yes, they rhyme. And what about the fish on the dish? Oh, fish, dish. They rhyme. Well, that was nice and easy. Well, that just leaves the box. Now, can you think of anything which rhymes with box? Well, these things don't, because cat rhymes with bat, fish rhymes with dish. I wonder if there's anything in the box. Let's have a look. No, nothing in there. I can think of an animal which rhymes with box. It's got pointed ears and a long bushy tail. Box rhymes with... fox.
So, can you remember which words rhymed? Fish and dish, yeah. Box and fox. Hooray, great! Rhymes are fine. I use them all the time.
Hi, Slow-Mo. Here's a nursery rhyme for you. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
Hey, I know. Why don't you play a rhyming game with your friends? It's a bit like I Spy, but you have to say something you can see, and your friend has to find a word which rhymes with it. Great, eh? So, if I say, I spy with my little eye something beginning with P for pram, then you could say, ham. Yeah, try it now. Or why not play it next time you're on a long, dull journey?
O's off, P's about. So pack up your parcels and give her a shout. Penguin. Painting penguin. Parrot. Purple parrot. Pink painting. Pink parrot. Pink parrot. Pink parrot. Both these words start with the same letter. Watch how Magic Pencil writes it. Top to bottom, bottom to top, and all the way round. Top to bottom, bottom to top, and all the way round. Top to bottom, bottom to top, and all the way round. Top to bottom, bottom to top, and all the way round.
God, there were lots of P words, weren't there? Hey, you could practice making patterns with the letter P. Slow-Mo has made these. Very good, Slow-Mo. Woo! Hey, can you remember the birds we have just seen which begin with P? Oh, you think you can, eh, Slow-Mo? Right, let's see if you're correct. Yeah, it's a penguin and a parrot. He was a painting penguin, wasn't he? I like to paint. I am very good. I am. I'm probably one of the best painters in the whole world. I mean, I painted this whole den all by myself. Oh, okay, Slow-Mo. If I'm not one of the best, who is? Really? All right, Slow-Mo would like us to meet a man who painted very unusual pictures using lots of different colours. I'm going to watch this very carefully. It might give me some ideas.
Me, Pablo Picasso. Come on in and find out about me. I was born in another country called Spain about 100 years ago. I began to draw and paint when I was the same age as you are. Look, here are some pictures I did of my family. This is my sister Lola. I drew her a lot. Here's my father. You can see I painted him from the side. This is my mother. And my Aunt Peppa. But one person I drew and painted all my life was me. I painted a lot of people over the years. When I painted sad people, I used the color blue. But when I painted happier people, I used brighter colors.
The Peebles family have just moved house. There's a lot of work to be done on the new house. It's very dull and dingy inside. Just needs a coat of paint, that's all, they said. Petey Peebles went to find his paintbrush. Petey Peebles is not allowed to go near any of the paint pots, said Mum and Dad and Big Sister Bo. Petey Peebles was annoyed. The hall was the first room to be painted. I like...
Red!
Red, said Mum. So does Petey Peebles, smiled the postie. Oh no, Petey Peebles! The second room to be painted was the kitchen. I like...
Yellow!
Yellow, said Bo. So does Petey Peebles, laughed the milkman. Oh no, Petey Peebles. The third room was the bathroom. I like...
Blue!
Blue, said Dad. So does Petey Peebles, warned the bin man. Oh no, Petey Peebles! The fourth room to be painted was the sitting room. I like...
Orange!
Orange, said Mum. So does Petey Peebles, noticed the nosy neighbour.
Oh no, Petey Peebles!
Mum and Dad's bedroom was the fifth room. We love...
Green!
Green, they said. So does Petey Peebles, said the nice neighbour.
Oh no, Petey Peebles!
The sixth room to be painted belonged to Bo. I love...
Purple!
Purple, she said. I'm tired, said Mum. Only one room left, said Dad. The last room to do is Petey Peebles. But Petey Peebles' room was already painted. I don't like this, said Mum. Look at the mess, said Dad.
Oh no, Petey Peebles!
With a bit of help, Petey Peebles' room was soon finished. It was the best painted room in the whole house. Time for a bath, said Mum. Oh no, Petey Peebles! I wonder what your favourite colour is.
My favourite colour is blue because it's the colour of the sea.
I'm Chris Rogers from Newsround, and my favourite colour is red. Once I had my bedroom painted red, but it didn't look very nice.
I'm Kate Sanderson from Newsround, and my favourite colour is purple because it's warm and it reminds me of chocolate wrappers.
Oh, painting is one of my favourite P words. But another favourite of mine, sorry, slow-mo, of ours, is P for poem. Let me tell you one of the ones we really like. We ate jelly, we ate cake, and then we got a bellyache. We ate jelly, we ate cake, and then we got a bellyache. Oh, poems are great, and they can be about absolutely any subject. Which words are being used here? Have a listen.
Poems use words in a special way. You can have poems that tell you about places and people, feelings and things, and they can even tell stories.
Why don't we think of all the watery words we can think of and make our own poem?
Yeah!
Now, get a piece of paper. Now, write down all the words you can think of. Words that describe how we feel right now. Okay, what kind of words have we got?
Splosh, splash, splish. Ducklings, water and ripples.
Ducklings, water and ripples.
I've got wonderful, lovely, glittering and sparkling.
And I've got floating, sailing, light, sky, because we can see lots of sky.
Yeah.
And happy. Now maybe if we put our heads together, think about it, we can create a poem out of some of these words.
Oh, watery poem, wonderful! Hey, why don't you make a watery poem using some of the words just mentioned? Boat, ripples, river, duckling, splash. Or use some of your own. Right, let's go back to the boat to see how they've got on.
I think we should try and read it together. Poems are best when they're read aloud, I think. Okay, sailing away. Let's go. Sailing on the water, gentle and so strong, watching as the world passes by.
Sailing on the water.
On and on and on, underneath a great big sky. Happy as we float, happy in a boat, where we are safe and dry, we like it here. The fishes down below are swimming to and fro, so as we go, we know we must take care.
I really like that. I like that.
I like it too.
Our poem.
Our poem.
My name is Nathan and I made up this poem. I zoomed the moon on a balloon and on the moon I saw a tool. And if you touch the tool, it'll turn into a pool. And I was a fool as I touched that tool.
Slow-mo, we are talking about our favourite P words. Why have you got a shopping list? Oh, I see. You mean supermarkets are great places to find good words to put into poems. Well, of course, I knew that all along. I was just teasing you. How many delicious, scrumptious, crunchy, tasty food words can you see here? Oh, and, slow-mo, don't forget to buy me some chocolate buttons. Yummy!
Hello, everybody. Oh, my, there's lots of things for me to buy, from a tin of beans to pepper and salt to fish from the sea that the fisher folk caught. Now, look at this. Oh, what a treat. There's lots of things that we can eat, but even though there's lots to see, we'd best make sure it's all healthy. Now, all this food was packed somewhere for us to fry or cook, then share. So listen up. Make no mistake. The food we eat, appreciate. Now, food is such a precious thing, it's necessary to keep living. And if there isn't food enough, then life indeed is very tough. Like in this supermarket, see, there's plenty of food for you and me. But don't forget the places where shelves are empty and cupboards bare. So think of this when you sit to eat, of those who have no fruit and meat. And that is why both you and me must cherish what we have for tea.
God, there were lots, weren't there? I saw tins of beans and grapefruits and, sorry, Slow-Mo? Oh, you've written a poem and you think it's brilliant, do you? Right, let's see. Tangy grapefruits are great for breakfast. Crunchy cereal, too. But as a treat, I like to eat and eat and eat. Do you? Not bad, not bad. Oh, I have written better myself, of course. I just don't have them with me. Now, why don't you choose foods from the kitchen cupboard and make a food poem using dynatastic, tasty words like scrumptious, delicious, scrummy, and yummy? Q and R.
Q's questioning the quality of large and small. Quiet. Quiet. Quack. Quack, quiet. Both these words start with the same sound. Watch how Magic Pencil writes it.
All the way round, all the way down and flick. All the way round, all the way down and flick. All the way round, all the way down and flick. All the way round, all the way down and flick.
Quiet! Oh, sorry. Quiet! Oh, I love the letter Q. Hey, can you draw a Q in the air? Go on, have a go. It's great. Right, it's time for me to do another tongue twister starring the letter Q. Are you ready? Are you ready? Quite sure? See? That was another Q word. Quite. Quinton the Quizmaster quite often quietly questioned the Queen. It's good, eh? Hey, let's say it together. Quinton the Quizmaster quite often quietly questioned the Queen. Quinton the Quizmaster quite often quietly questioned the Queen. What do you mean, Slow-Mo? It's only quite good.
If you want to ask a question in the sentence you are writing,
Well, what should we do?
well, I'll tell you. Use question words, use what or why or which or where or who. Ask me a question or just ask a friend. And don't forget the question mark at the end. Ask me a question or just ask a friend. And don't forget the question mark at the end. And don't forget the question mark at the end.
Questions are really useful. You see, I want to be an astronaut when I'm older. So, I'm going to watch this next piece of film very carefully. All these children are asking about space travel from someone who has travelled in a rocket. Lucky devil!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off! I wonder what it would be like to go up into space. I wonder what it would be like to be an astronaut.
What do astronauts eat? What do astronauts wear? How do astronauts sleep? And how do they brush their hair? Let's find out!
Hello, I'm Helen Sharman. It was a rocket that took me into space.
How did you feel when you launched off from the launching pads?
We were sat right on top of that rocket for 2.5 hours before the launch. We were strapped down into our seats, 20 minutes to go, and we synchronized our watches. 1 minute to go. And then I could hear a faint rumble from a long way below me, a slight vibration, and the rocket started slowly to move off that launch pad. But soon the speed picked up, and we were going upwards so fast that I was being pushed back down into my seat so hard I could hardly lift up my arm to push buttons on the control panel. And after 8 minutes, there was a big bang as that final rocket stage was blown away. That's when I became weightless.
Was it fun being weightless?
Being weightless is brilliant. You know, it's just like if I just floated. You know what it's like to float on top of a swimming pool? Well, just let my body go limp, and it was just like that, except there was no water, of course. But some things were very easy in space as well, things like eating. And that was much easier, because if I opened my tin of fish and I wanted to put down my fork, I could just let it go in the air and then carry on doing something with my tin of fish. Then if I wanted to pick up my fork again, I could just pick it up from the air.
How did you wash in space?
Well, we didn't have any running water, so I couldn't have a shower, and I couldn't take a bath either. But instead, we had cloths like this. They're wet inside, and I had to wipe my skin. And that's how I washed my hair as well. Even though my hair was long, I had to wipe it with these cloths. And we had water we could drink, and we drank the water by pushing a little button, and that opened a spout, and the water came out into our mouths.
What did the Earth look like from space?
Oh, the Earth to me looked quite big because I was still very close to the Earth's surface. So it didn't look like a small football, but it looked very blue.
The seas look blue, and the sky, the clouds in the sky are so white, it hurt my eyes to look at them.
Would you like to go back to space again?
I'd love to go back into space, because, you know, there's so many things that you can do in space that you just can't do on the Earth.
Well, now I know lots about space, so I am definitely going to be an astronaut when I'm older. Hey, if you want to know even more about space, there are lots of books you can read. What's that, Slow-Mo? You have a favourite sort of question, do you? And what is it? Jokes? Well, yeah, of course I knew that jokes are questions. Hey, in fact, I know lots and lots of jokes. Here's one I prepared earlier. What is a mouse's favourite party game? Eh? Hide and squeak. Another. Right, what's the worst thing to get for your birthday? Measles. Yeah. Another. What are you doing?
My favourite joke is this. What does a frog say when he's finished reading his book? Read it. Get it? Read it. No. All right, then.
Okay, my favorite joke is, what you call a lady with a frog on her head? You don't know? Why, Lily, of course. Lily, it's lily pad. You see frog on the lily pad, get it?
Queenie's quacked. R is back. Everything's the same. Rabbits are ruthless, and rhinos are tame.
Rocket. Red rocket. Robot. Rusty robot. Rattling rocket. Roaring rocket. Red rocket. Both these words start with the same letter. Watch how Magic Pencil writes it.
Top to bottom, up and around. 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 Top to bottom, up and around.
Whee! Oh, another great sound letter. Hey, I know a great tongue twister. I've just thought of it. Listen, it's fantabulousy. Ready? Ronald Raccoon regularly runs round and round the red roundabout. Ronald Raccoon regularly runs round and round the red roundabout. Yeah, brilliant. Hey, you can make a tongue twister by using lots of words beginning with the letter R. You could use, What do you mean you've made a list already, Slow-Mo? Oh, okay then. Here are some R words Slow-Mo prepared earlier. Bet mine were better.
Rowing. River. Roof. Road. What else can you see that starts with the same sound?
My name is Rebecca. My favourite colour is red because it begins with R.
Hey, why have you got your storybook, Slow-Mo? Oh, it's story time, is it? And you want to hear a story about a rabbit. Hey, now, Slow-Mo, can I ask you something? How do you always know what's going to happen next? What do you mean you knew I was going to ask you that? Oh. All right, well, can you lot guess what's going to happen to the rabbit in this story?
Dandelion and cabbage leaves for Bobby. There you are, Bobby. You must be hungry. And I need a nice cup of tea. I know a story about a rabbit. His name is Brer Rabbit. Brer Rabbit was always getting into trouble, but then he always found a way out. One day, he came across a well with a bucket hanging in it. The bucket looked just the right size for a rabbit to curl up in and go to sleep. But Brer Rabbit didn't know that the bucket was tied to a rope, and on the other end of the rope, down at the bottom of the well, was another bucket. Brer Rabbit climbed in. Now, with Brer Rabbit in it, the bucket at the top was heavier than the bucket at the bottom. So, what happened? Down went Brer Rabbit in his bucket. Up came the other bucket. They passed each other halfway, and then, splash! Brer Rabbit's bucket landed in the water. How was he going to get out again? Brer Fox was passing by, and he heard the splash. He looked into the well and called out, "Is anyone there?" "It's only me," answered Brer Rabbit. "And I'm fishing." "Fishing?" asked Brer Fox. "Are there fish in the well?" Brer Fox liked fish. "Oh, hundreds," answered Brer Rabbit. "In fact, too many for me to carry. Why don't you come down and help me?" So, Brer Fox climbed into the other bucket. Now, Brer Fox was much heavier than Brer Rabbit. So what happened? Down went Brer Fox in his bucket. Up came Brer Rabbit in the other bucket. They passed each other halfway, and then, splash! Brer Fox's bucket landed in the water. And Brer Rabbit jumped out. Brer Bear was passing by, and he heard the splash. "What's going on?" he asked. "Brer Fox is fishing in the well," answered Brer Rabbit. And as Brer Bear looked into the well, Brer Rabbit went home. I wonder what happened next. What do you think? Oh, I don't think I gave the rabbit any water, did I? I'd better go and see. Oh, goodness gracious me! The hutch is open. How did that happen? Oh. Was it that naughty Pippin? Did she open the gate so the rabbit could run away? can't find him. I'll have to phone Edie and tell her what's happened. Hello? Is that the Grand Hotel? Could I speak to Edie Featherstone, please? Oh, hello, Edie. It's Mabel. About your rabbit. Well, your rabbit is... Oh. Your rabbit is curled up in Pippin's basket. Oh. Yes. Yes, Edie, I know I didn't have to call just to tell you that. Oh, Pippin, you are a clever dog.
Oh, Auntie was worried about the rabbit, wasn't she? Hey, why don't you draw some pictures to show what happened to Brer Rabbit when he got in his bucket and when he got out again? Go on. Can I ask you a question? Have you got any pets?
I've got a lot of pets. I've got a rabbit, 2 gerbils and 2 fish. I've got 7 dogs and 1 gerbil. I've got a bird, a cat, a kitten and a dog and a parrot.
Right, what words can you think of to describe an animal or pet? OK, here are some describing words Slow-Mo has written down. Can you match them to the animals? A rabbit is furry. A snake is slithery. Yeah. A zebra is stripy. Hey, Slow-Mo, how would you describe me? Handsome, trendy, clever, fun, funny. Oh, I see. Well, that's quite nice, I think. Yeah. Right, let's meet some people who describe things properly.
They live in water and land. They can lay their eggs in water, and this is an amphibian. It's a frog. They begin life like a little black dot, and they're covered in jelly, and it's called frog spawn. The little black dot wiggles about and it becomes a tadpole with a tail. And it grows 4 legs and it loses its tail bit by bit and it becomes a frog. A snake is a reptile. It's got a dry, scaly skin. Sometimes they have dark colours and some have very light colours that you can see quite easily. This one, those got bits of bright orange on it. Its eyes look very still and it uses its tongue to catch flies very quickly or any other things that it likes to eat. This is a snake's old skin. When the skin gets too small for it and it starts getting tight, it doesn't eat for about a few days and then the skin comes off and it's got brand new skin. A tortoise is a reptile. This is my tortoise. His name is Humpty. He's got short scaly legs and he's got a nice pattern. Tortoises can live to be very old. In winter, they hibernate because there's less food and it's cold. Tortoises don't have teeth, but they have a horny beak to eat the food. They like sweet cucumber, lettuce and strawberries.
S and T. Okie dokie, my dynamites. Slow-Mo is going to give you a clue to the next letter. Hey! See if you can guess which letter he's thinking of. Oh, she sells seashells on the seashore. Let's say it together. She sells seashells on the seashore. She sells seashells on the seashore. Smashing!
Hi, I'm Chris from Newsround, and here's a tongue twister for you. I bet you can't say this quickly over and over again. Here we go. She sells seashells on the seashore. She sells seashells... It's difficult, isn't it?
Enough of R. It's time for S. Slipping through the door, sliding and slinking and slithering on the floor. C. Sailor. Singing sailor. Sinking sailor. Soggy sailor. Singing sailor. Both those words start with the same letter. Watch how Magic Pencil writes it. Round and back again. 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 Round and back again.
My favourite letter is the letter S because it's really quick and easy to write.
Slow-Mo, where are you? It's time for your favourite letter. S. S, 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 S. S for slow-mo and S for seaside. Whee! S is for slow-mo and S is for seaside. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside, diddly-ding. And I do want you to listen for all the seaside words in this story, OK?
Jack's mother and father both worked in the city, so Jack spent his holidays with his grandfather, a sea captain, in his old house by the sea. Jack loved it there. The house was very old and made of wood. It looked like a beached boat. Yet it was the inside of the house that held the most wonders for Jack. His grandfather had painted pictures everywhere